Sure. Hello and salutations. 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 It's me, Salty. Welcome back to 2 Cents Toys, and today...
Congrats on 1,000 subs, Sal. Now, let's celebrate. Congratulations, brother.
I was just saying, some of that looks vaguely familiar.
Hey, I wanted to kick off with that, man, to say congratulations. We'll have a few other people stopping by here in a little bit. So yeah, I just want to kick it off with us and say congrats. Welcome to Monday night going in Raw. You see a little bit of an unorthodox introduction there. We're celebrating tonight. It is, of course, episode 114, but our good friend here, our brother, the Don Sal Vador of 2 Cents Toys, has recently passed the 1,000 subscriber mark, which is a huge milestone, and more happy for this gentleman I could not be. So congratulations, Sal.
Thank you, sir. Ironically enough, or I guess coincidentally, it's not irony. Coincidentally enough, for episode 114, if you put a 0 after that 1, that's how many subscribers I have. 1,014.
Hey.
Because I lost one and I'm bleeding subscribers.
I lost 2 today, and I was like, it's like, yeah.
You broke the 300, it's okay.
Yep, I know, right? It's like, as long as I stay above that. Tommy Gladden in the chat, what's up, man? Keely Chow up in there. Men's Room. Ray's Double Dong was here. He stopped by to say hello. He'll be working and lurking tonight. So I'd like to welcome everybody, and welcome to the panel. It looks almost like an impromptu boardroom episode, but I've got a lot in store for this evening, so stay tuned. But let me go around and introduce everybody here. I feel like we missed something here. I feel like we missed it, but I'll save it. I'll save that for later. But right now, I just. All right, let's get her started. To my right, he's the man from Goober Brothers Entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, Commander Cody.
What's going on, guys? Great to be here. Thanks for having me on tonight, Pete. And Sal, congratulations, man. You've been working your ass off, and your videos you're fucking kicking it, man.
Yeah,
so
it's been an uphill battle for sure.
Well, you beat all the weird simps and all the other bullshit and all the haters. So.
Yeah. It wasn't for lack of trying, that's for sure.
You did it though, man.
So now you can demand YouTube some monies.
Yeah, I did. I got my email from YouTube today telling me I'm eligible for monetization.
Hey.
So,
all right. Roll the footage. I'm just kidding.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. And underneath Commander Cody, you might not recognize that logo. He hasn't been here in a hot minute. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tony Tonedeaf.
It's the world's wokest warrior, primitive-sided, toxic fanboy aligned with the like-minded. What's up, everybody in the chat room? Esteemed gentlemen on the panel. Sal, it was like we were just talking about you hitting 500 subs, and then it's like you blink of an eye and another 500. Yeah. So I hope that next 1,000 comes even quicker, man. I've always thought, you deliver an original and consistent product, and you deserve any success that comes your way, man, and probably more than that.
Thank you, sir. The same could be said for hot dog vendors. That consistent service. Yeah, I looked at it because I was thinking about it, and I remembered I hit 300 subscribers on my birthday, and that was only 3 months, not even a full 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And it just fucking blew up.
That shit took off, man.
Yeah, and that's
congratulations.
Because you always, every content creator, whether they want to openly admit it or not, I'll admit to it. I don't give a shit. You always wonder, like, what am I doing wrong? Like, why are my videos not taking off? Like, why am I still? I've been doing this for so long. So you see all the time, like, these people that start a channel and then, like, a week later they're at like 10,000 subs for no apparent reason. Yep. And I'm like, what's like, and they're like, on average. Now this is an average, and for those who don't know or aren't paying attention at home, an average is an average. It means it's like the lowest and the highest and then you add them together and you divide it. Like that's how you get an average. But they say on average it takes like 18 to 17 months or something like that to hit 1,000 subscribers. So that it's coming for the rest of you, I promise. So I wish that I could say just do this and it'll work, because mine was I just made videos. Like, I haven't changed any of the way that I make videos now. I mean, if you watch the first one, yeah, it's a night and day difference because there's a steep learning curve, but it's like people helping you and a whole bunch of luck. So, I mean, again, 1,000 is a lot to us. It's not a lot to a lot of the giants that we rub shoulders with.
Yeah.
But, everyone starts somewhere. So, my only advice, which it's what I think they call it, survivor's bias. It's just like, well, this is what I did and it worked. So I kept making videos and I kept getting better at my editing. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to make videos like I have 10,000 subscribers, or like I have these subscribers. I'm just going to keep making them and eventually they'll show up, and they did. So just don't stop and always try to, if you can find something to make them a little bit better as you go, just make them better as you go. Like, it took me almost a full year to realize that I could zoom in on my editing software. And I was like, yeah, I should probably zoom in when I go over articulation instead of holding it like 10 feet away from the camera and hoping that you can see it. So it's always something that, like, if you watch one of my newer videos and then you watch one of my first video, it's a night and day fucking difference. And it's a struggle to try and figure out who you want to be on YouTube when you first start too. Like, not everyone has kind of those details ironed out necessarily, because some people like to do the hype thing. I myself am very monotone, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to be who I am in my videos is who I am in real life. So if you ever by chance happen to meet me, and Pete and Cody can attest to this, it's the same fucking person, and Tony can too. So I swear more in my personal life, but
yeah,
that's about it. Which is something I have to be cognizant about now, too. Apparently, if you swear in like the first 30 seconds, it's automatically demonetized.
Well, what? I'm gonna have to really have to watch that if I ever get monetized, because that's like my go-to shit, Mm-hmm. As I keep bumping into stuff with my hat here, my big fat head. No, I get it's such a grind doing this, but it's enjoyable. Like today, honestly, like my video, I looked at it, I'm like, this is getting nothing. I'm like. And this is why right here, I'm in the middle. I'm like a transition right now. Mm-hmm. My content, like I'm getting ready to kind of change things up a little bit. Like I said, I've got a green screen ordered, so I want to do some different things, and I feel like I can be doing more than just what I'm doing now, and I can add to it. So yeah, that's because like I said, I hit 300, and it's been very slow going. But I mean, look at the type of channel that like I do, and then the other, like I was saying the other day, I said I think you and Cody, I'm like I released that Jurassic World Dominion video. Mm-hmm. It's got like 30 some views, and fucking Mr. H Reviews does the exact fucking same video, except without basically any editing, except for his intro and his outro. And it's like he's got 256,000 subs, and I'm just like, god damn it, I'm like, motherfucker, like, come on. Like, I put it on Twitter too. I use the hashtags. I'm like, this should be getting something. Yeah, it's funny though. It's just funny how it works, because mm-hmm. like you hit a video, will just hit the algorithms, and you just ride that wave. And the Pixar video, you guys know how it's like at mm-hmm. 5,600 views now, and it's still getting like 200 some views a day. Mm-hmm. And that's okay. So if you guys like that, then you're really going to want to stay tuned in the next couple weeks here, because there's going to be a whole lot more ridiculous shit like that coming. So that's all I'm going to say is there you'll still get your pop culture stuff will be like on the Monday night shows, but we're going to get kind of ridiculous and stupid with it for a bit here, and mm-hmm. Just see how it goes.
Yeah, it's well, I don't know if preaching to the choir is the exact analogy I want to use, but it's like when you have so many people talking about the same thing.
Yep.
Like, and I can definitely say, like, I have YouTubers that I prefer. Absolutely, everyone does. But it's like if I'm subscribed to 4 channels and they all cover the same fucking article, depending, like, I'll usually watch one. out of the 4, and it's the one I like the most. But maybe we're like, well, I like their opinion. I'm gonna get someone else's opinion on it just to kind of get other points of view. But by and large, it's like once I see it from one, I don't need to see it again from everybody else.
Yeah, this is also true. You get your fix there, and it's like you want to get because two channels that are in the same thing, you might have a variance of opinion. Like I tend to be a little more lenient sometimes on what's woke and what's not. By my Is It Woke series, it's like I really like Knives Out. I was kind of like this is a good movie. And I had to admit it, and that's the problem is, the other side, they don't like to admit when something's, good that they don't like. I don't like Rian Johnson, but that was a good movie. Outside, like I said, outside of Daniel Craig, I enjoyed it. So it's variances and opinion and things like that. And it's nuance is what it boils down to, is nuance.
Yeah. And that's like, just for an example, like, Tony at Analog Toys, Michael French at Retro Blasting, and Dave over at Toy Polloy, they all cover vintage toys to different types of videos and all that, and I watch all 3 of them just because Tony's from Australia, Dave is from England, and Michael's from the US, so it's interesting to see how people from these different parts of the world might see something. Like I've talked about it briefly once upon a time. Like I'm talking when we first started streaming, back when half the people that used to be here aren't here anymore.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe here in the U.S. is called G.I. Joe. Overseas it was called Action Force.
Okay.
So it's like I always like to hear, and they looked completely different. Like Destro was called Red Jackal.
Really?
And his costume was the same, but where his V is, like the V plummet, is painted red with a white skull and crossbones. And he's like a stupid hard figure to find. And like they did their SAS force, so they took the Vamp and they turned it black, and they gave like the rails turned yellow and all this kind of stuff. So it's always, I love those types of things. So that's just an example of certain content creators that even if they talk about the same toy, I love to see all 3 of them.
Yeah.
But if it's like, here's this article from We Got This Covered, I'm like, oh boy. I'm only gonna sit through this once.
See, and that's one thing. Like, I did one, I think, article by We Got This Covered, like in the last like maybe 6 months. Don't fact check me. I've probably done more, but and I always cover those. Like,
well,
I try.
Someone fact checked you on that. That's more fact checking than what happens at We Got This Covered.
Exactly. I try to do them satirically. You know what I mean? It's like, I'll kind of make fun of it as I'm doing it, but and it's funny because they've been right 4 times, and they're quick to let you know which 4 times they've been right, because that's the only 4. So it's kind of funny though. But I get what you're saying. Like, and then I watched. There's one of the really big channels, and it's like great content, but now it's like it's just kind of stuck on almost like one thing, and it's kind of like you just kind of get bogged down in that quagmire where it's like, okay, how many different ways can you say the same thing? And so I didn't unsubscribe or anything. I just kind of was like, I haven't watched anything because they put out dailies, and it's just I haven't really watched many lately because it's like you're still on this, still on okay, and it's just like, and it's not even like a big like media thing, but I don't know. It's just I don't know. I understand what you're saying. It's like you can't really stick with that if that's going to be what it is, unless it's something that's like ultra interesting and relevant to something that you're in, that is one of your main focuses, a hobby or something. But I don't know. So we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. But one way or another, one way or another, it's got to be done. You know what we do about this time every week. Ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seat belts. Make sure all hands, arms, legs are inside the ride. You do have your safety goggles on because we are about to take a trip inside Brie Larson.
Gross.
Hi. Hello. I'm starting a YouTube channel.
Should we dedicate this segment to a certain somebody tonight, Sal?
I mean, it's your channel, your call.
Oh, if he knows who he is. If you're watching, Bud, listen. I know who you are. I know exactly who you are. And if you want to talk like adults, that's absolutely fine. I encourage an open dialogue between different viewpoints, because it seems as our little trip inside Brie Larson every week is what triggers you. And this is kind of funny because Brie Larson, now this is from InsideTheMagic.net. Did you guys get a chance to take a look at this article at all?
I did not.
Okay, well, I'm not going to screen share it, but we'll just kind of cover the bullet points. Report: Brie Larson wants a Captain Marvel Disney Plus series. This came out a couple days ago. This is by TJ Mascaro from InsideTheMagic.net. So apparently, Brie Larson is demanding, a rumor has emerged, Brie Larson wants Marvel to give her character a spin-off Disney Plus series as well. But the question is, will she get it? Okay, so this is really fucking funny because she's already going to be like the main Avenger, okay? You know, Feige's already made that shit clear.
Strongest Avenger.
Oh, God. This... And speaking of which, I recently got some new comics, and I got one. This right here. Speaking of the strongest Avenger. Okay, this right here. This is the mighty Thor right here. Let me adjust my light out. I apologize for that. This is the mighty Thor. Okay, not the 2014 Jason Aaron's run. This is the mighty fucking Thor right here. All right, and one of the other ones I got, Sal. I thought you would dig this.
Oh, absolutely.
Ghost Rider and Cable.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Those are all from like the early 80s. But
so that would be Cable would be that's probably 90s.
90s, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Because he didn't show up to it was New Mutants 87 is when he first showed up.
Yep, my bad.
Yeah.
I haven't read that one yet.
No. Cable's my guy. That's my favorite. Like he's not only my favorite character of the X-Men, he's my favorite Marvel character. So. Yeah,
he's like I said, I'm not the biggest expert on him, but I thought Brolin played him pretty well in the Deadpool.
Yeah, I thought Brolin did a great job. Steve Lang still would have been my first choice, but I think he did a great job.
Yeah, Stephen Lang would be an amazing Cable. He would really, he's like I said, he could play a lot of roles. But anyway, I want to talk.
Is that the guy from Avatar?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, Brie Larson now. She wants a spinoff Disney Plus show. She's going to be the lead. Now, this is the thing, and this is why I think she wants this, because they're talking about Captain Marvel 2, Nina DaCosta is directing that, and it is going to be a basically like Civil War, like Captain America Civil War type movie, a mini Avengers movie.
A little early for that, don't you think?
Considering we just had one, yeah. But I mean, think about it though. They did Civil War 2 with her.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, they're going to have to do something to try and endear her to the fans. And I say try because the only thing I could see them doing now, hypothetically speaking here with this Captain Marvel spinoff show is, what if they took the other one, Monica, and like made her, what was her name? God, she had, when she wasn't Captain Marvel, it was like, she was like Power Surge or so. I can't remember her name, but she had... Yeah, the 80s run, which is, like I said, the most popular iteration of Captain Marvel. They take Teyonah Parris and kind of mold her over there, and eventually like edge Brie Larson out, which I think would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Because that's diversity, though. If she wants true diversity, then she could step down, and I would rather see the Monica Rambeau iteration. I mean, honestly, that's the best one outside of the Carol Danvers Miss Marvel.
When she was Warbird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, same thing. She had the same costume, but Warbird was pretty fucking great.
See, I just those comics were actually not bad. I read a lot of those, and they were solid. So I don't know. And so, like I said, this whole Disney Plus show. So let's see what it says here. It says, it should be noted that Larson's first standalone film is Captain Marvel, is the first Disney umbrella. Blah blah blah. Okay, I talked about it grossing $1 billion, which is funny. Because we all know that song and dance routine. So it says if Feige and Marvel Studios are planning to use Captain Marvel to further expand the MCU, one could argue it makes sense for her to get a Disney Plus show. Loki, Falcon, Winter Soldier, WandaVision, She-Hulk, Moon Knight have all been confirmed to be further expansions. We all know that WandaVision leads her up to Doctor Strange, but it doesn't make it to me. It doesn't make sense to give her a show when she's going to be the lead Avenger, for the next phase. And speaking of that, there's another Marvel topic I want to talk about, but we can get out of Brie Larson to talk about that. But yeah, this is I don't know. I think this is kind of like a we got this covered type rumor.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think there's probably some merit to it, but
yeah.
I don't think it has anything to do with like, oh, I want to be Captain Marvel. It's money. Like that just you get paid more. The thing about being an actor or a musician or something like that, you're not on a rotation. Yeah.
Hang on, Sal. I don't mean to cut you off, but I got somebody here. I'm going to throw them on the stream.
Okay.
Welcome,
hey man, what's
sir.
up? Congratulations.
Oh, what's up, Jeff? Thank you.
Oh, not much.
I love that picture.
Thanks. It's a distorted Snapchat photo gone wrong.
I love it.
But yeah, man, I saw you hit the big 1,000 plus. So just wanted to tell you congratulations, man. I know you've been busting your butt putting 2-cent toys and stuff together, but look where it's going.
Yeah, man. I owe a lot of it to like you, Pete, Michael, Tony. Like, I would have lost steam a long time ago for you guys.
Dude, you owe it 100% to yourself. You're the one that's putting in the hours and doing the work.
Yeah, it's definitely what I mean. You can attest to this. It's definitely a thankless job. So.
Oh, believe me, I'm not here to complain about stuff I'm going through, but you'll know it. Sadly.
Yeah. It's for those playing along at home that don't have a channel. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that you don't see. You just see like the 10 to 15 minute video and you go about your day, but there's a lot that goes into it. So,
yep.
Yeah,
like
editing.
You see the finished product that's like 10 minutes. You don't see like the 3 hours that went into making it.
Yeah, hang on. Let me go record 20 minutes of footage to snip out like 4 2-second clips.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then oh god, it is the editing part is like I enjoy it, but it can be such a nightmare because at some point you're just like, when is this? I need to get this done.
Yeah, it's
It's a lot of bathroom breaks.
Yeah. Well, there's always something that goes wrong too. It's like, oh, my computer wants to update, or my camera is not focusing, or there's always something. Always something.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of probably needing to put this computer down because right before we went on air, the thing crapped the bed. So I'm just dealing with. I was like, it's time to upgrade. Once we do a couple things here, I'm going to upgrade our equipment. But yeah, I mean, you know what's up, man. I'm excited to see you review some things coming up too. Are you getting okay, so I'm really behind. I just got my ship notice for the Spider-Man Retro Wave. So
same.
I'm like super behind.
Yeah, mine got pushed back. It should be early September, they said, when it'll show up. So
this was the last thing I ever ordered to have sent to Cincinnati. So now I'm like, yo, can you send me out my Spider-Man Vintage Wave? I kind of want to look at it and use it for the channel.
Hell yeah.
How many figures are in it?
6.
Well, who's
technically there's 8, but there's 6 in the like immediate retail wave.
So who's all in it?
Electro, Gwen Stacy / Mary Jane, Peter Parker, Spider-Man, Daredevil, and Green Goblin.
Okay.
And then the other 2 that are, I guess they're at retail, but they're not considered part of the wave, is Kingpin and Mysterio.
That's solid.
Yeah.
That's solid.
Did you get the Kingpin and Mysterio figures?
I haven't pre-ordered, but Hasbro's been fucking yanking my dick for a while, so we'll see.
Dude, when I went back to Cincinnati, I picked up my Ghostbusters figures. I mean, those came out like months before I picked them or got mine in the mail. So I'm not, it's good and bad. I can wait if I'm guaranteed to get my product. That doesn't matter as much to me. It's just knowing I'm going to have it. The whole cancellation stuff that they pull, I can't deal with that.
Yeah, where you wait, then you get a cancellation notice.
Yeah. It's the worst, dude.
Speaking of, have you gotten a good look at your Peter Venkman?
The new one, I've looked at it because sadly I wasn't able to bring out the packaging for these figures, so I had to open them, put them in a plastic baggie, and ship them out with my luggage.
Right, did yours at least look like Bill Murray? Because mine looks like Ted Cruz.
Well,
Grandpa Munster?
Yeah.
My mom met that guy once.
Oh.
She said he was creepy in real life.
Ted Cruz, he looks creepy.
No, Grandpa Munster.
Oh. They're both creepy.
Today, though, Jeff, what I just picked up, and I think you'll like this. Like, I literally just picked this up. Let me get my fucking my Undertaker out of the way, because I got that Motu wrestling or whatever it is Undertaker, because he's glow in the dark. Let me turn on these lights. That's the other thing. There's a lot of lights that go into this bullshit. Boom.
Oh, you got, dude! I got to update my payment for GameStop. I ordered that too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Rita's face looks fucking bad. I don't know if you can make that out or not.
Hang on. Let me put it on solo, Sal.
Oh yeah.
Right.
She looks like she has the poo-poo cramps.
Yeah.
I just don't like that they underpainted her staff and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That,
I remember when they announced this, he was supposed to be like a bright red. This was all supposed to be chromed out. That was supposed to be chromed out, and it's just the same figure over again.
Huh.
Well, I don't know if you're going to pick up Alpha 5 and Zordon, but apparently Alpha 5's only painted in the front, not the back. So
What?
Why would they have paint a figure?
Well, to be fair, historically they've always, like, a lot of these Power Ranger figures are usually just decoed on the front, nothing on the back. So I guess if you want to pull that card, it's like, hey, it's like vintage Power Ranger toys. But in reality, it's just them being lazy. You know the answer, man.
Yeah. See, I've only got a couple of those. The ones that Sal sent to my boy. I never collected the Power Rangers as a kid. I was always I basically stopped collecting figures because when Power Rangers came out, I was like in my mid-teens. So I anything outside of, like, I would pick Star Wars up and wrestlers, but I never got into the Power Rangers like figures. I watched the show still. It was always a guilty pleasure, and now that I have a kid, I've seen freaking every iteration in every episode. Let's see here. Let me put that on solo for you, bro.
I also my Blue Ranger finally showed up, and can you explain to me why David Yost looks like Barb from Stranger Things? That does not look like David Yost.
That's not
Can
Billy
you explain to me how he has better glasses than the Peter Parker figure?
Exactly. Like, he has, like, they're translucent. Like, even Egon has, like, amazing glasses compared to Peter Parker.
Oh yeah, like I said, I got my Egon. I just looked at the bag because mine kind of does look like Ted Cruz as well. My Peter, but I mean, coming from the old Mattel line, I mean, what can you you expect? You know,
at least it's better than this Spider-Man.
Oh God, jeez. I left you. Are we too close to the oven?
Yeah.
I just want to know why his right bicep is red.
hit the chest.
Oh yeah, I gotta hit the chest.
Show the leg day.
I know you're an expert on Spider-Man, Jeff, but I don't know if you knew that he can shoot lasers out of his chest.
Oh! Is that where the spider signal came from all these years?
Yeah. So that was I for whatever reason, because I love bootleg figures, I bought this whole like multi-pack bootleg figure thing off Amazon.
I know the kind of figures you're talking about because you'll get like a generic Batman and some random Power Ranger and some like luchador wrestler with them too.
Oh yeah, where's he at? My whole office is a mess right now. Here he is. Oh, what did I just break? I broke something. I got Baby Legs Batman.
I fucking love these.
That's Nightmare Fuel Batman. Baby Legs.
You know what he reminds me of, though? And Jeff will know exactly what I'm talking about. You remember, what was it? It was like Arctic Mission Batman from the Kenner line or whatever? Where he was blue and had that's where I think they went with. But
I mean, we'll go with that. That was their plan.
It's Baby Legs, and this is regular legs.
Here I go!
When I saw these legs, I immediately thought of Don't Be a Menace.
Yep. It's Crazy Legs. He used to be the best dancer in the hood.
That's such a good movie.
Or, there he is.
Oh, hey, Chris Wicks is up. Hey, hail Chris Wicks, sir. Hail
what up, man?
Break out the... Oh, there it is. There's Thor. That's of Mice and Men Thor.
What is up with his eyes?
I don't know. I gotta find Superman. He's atrocious. Where's he at?
Wait, Masters of the Universe, Chris. I got Castle Grayskull and Snake Mountain right behind me on the shelf.
Yeah, Motu. Yeah, I do. I have a lot of the. Well, I actually have the whole run of the Motu Origins right now. Those reviews are coming out on the channel one a day for the next week.
Can you, if you ever find another one of those, send it to Anna and be like, "Love Henry Cavill." Just leave that note.
Oh, wait.
He'll be heartbroken.
Here is the piece de resistance.
Oh no! Oh no!
The Hulk.
Whoa!
Look at that Hulk with the Daisy Dukes on.
Yeah, they didn't paint the rest of his legs or the back.
What does the button do?
Hulk also shoots a laser out of his chest.
Oh, okay.
So, and here we go. I don't know who the hell he's mad at, but because he's looking, he's either mad at me or mad at the floor. I can't tell.
He looks like he's made of a melting candle.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
It looks like he's mad that the actor for Bruce Banner got switched in the fucking MCU.
Hulk like Norton.
The Eternia. Okay, so that Eternia playset, I've seen that for sale, and it is way too expensive, and it does not like hold together well. From every review I've ever heard, it breaks so easily. Oh,
there you go, Hefe.
Here we go.
He's coming to you. I'm getting the box together.
It's going to be hilarious because I've explained to Jessie what your boxes entail, and she's like, "Oh, I got this thing." I'm like, "Listen, the boxes I get from Sal Vador play music and shit, so she has no clue what they're about." I'm excited for her to see one though.
For those wondering at home, I did a remix of a very classic tune that I titled Axel Jeff. So,
dude, when I went back to Ohio for my mom's birthday, I went into my office and I played the clip from that box. So believe me, even though I didn't bring it with me, it was one of the first things I did when I got back there.
nice.
Sal, does that shoot a laser out of his chest?
It does not. He is the most electrifying man in the WWE Eternia, though. So
He shoots lightning bolts out of his arse, though.
he gets his little.
He's 10 feet tall.
I like that it's arm the Rock with the people's mace.
That is great.
So
He should have came with a boulder, so you can just throw a boulder.
that would have been funny. I'd love to see like.
I can get behind.
I'd love to see them like for. I don't know who holds the license now, but I'd love to see them get the Rock's likeness and turn him into a Rock Lord.
Yes.
Just have a boulder that transforms into the Rock.
I have one of those. We got to, because there's two of them. I got to get the other one. But that would be the shit to have Rock as a Rock Lord. Now, what if Rock played the Thing in the new Fantastic Four?
That would be meta on a level that I am not yet ready to comprehend.
Because they just started production on that shit, like pre-production or whatever, I guess. So, and that's like one of those Mikey Sutton things. So that's usually pretty good. And they took two licenses out for that, and I believe it was Blade. They started their production companies, like what they did with Ant-Man 3. It was like Pym Particle Productions. The Fantastic Four one they're speculating is one. It's called Solve Everything Productions, and I can't remember what the Blade one was, but I just would love to see The Rock play the Thing. Like you said, it would be meta on so many levels. It would like blow minds across the world, but I think it would work. But I'm excited to see him play Black Adam. That's going to be fucking amazing.
Oh yeah,
that is going to be amazing.
That's been a fan casting for so long.
Well, it's like Krasinski and Emily Blunt playing Sue Storm and Reed Richards.
I feel like at this point it's so in the zeitgeist or in the pop culture zeitgeist that if they cast anyone else, they're gonna have to really knock it out of the park to get people on board.
Yeah, because like you said, man, that hype has been building for those pictures have been around for like 4 or 5 years, something like that, something ridiculous, and I think it works, but.
Well, Chris Evans is done with Captain America, so he can come back as Human Torch.
No, if they don't bring back Michael B. Jordan as Human Torch, I'm fucking done. I'm done, Holmes. I'm done.
So.
I didn't even realize that Michael B. Jordan was in the remake of Fahrenheit 451. I was looking through HBO Max. I was like, shit, I didn't even know that was a thing. So
wait, they remade that movie?
They did.
Yeah, Michael Sheen plays the cop, and then Guy Montag is Michael B. Jordan.
Okay.
Yeah, Michael Sheen did a great fucking job. But yeah,
Is that a new G.I. Joe?
it's the G.I. Joe that I fixed.
Hang on.
Oh.
So
Yeah, I saw him
I'm
in
known
Target today.
for my customizing, and this is the Duke that I fixed. So because they're the ones with all the knee pads and shit, and I did a lot of painting and the like. But the best part is anything that I added to this figure or swapped out was from parts that Hasbro already made, so they could have made this from the jump. They were just being pieces of shit.
No excuses for him then.
Yeah, from the knee down, the rifle, the pistol, the grenades on the bandolier, and from the knee down, all came from Killmonger. Everything else is stock on the figure. I just painted it.
Well, it looks great, dude. That and your God, what's the Silverhead guy? That's your profile. I can't think of his damn name.
My Destro.
Yeah, Destro. I almost called him Zoltar. That's not Zoltar.
Yeah,
My brain.
Zoltan.
Zolt.
Yeah, that guy. And I even customized the one that they made. I fixed it. So
It's so cool that they made a figure of you, Sal.
I know.
They did.
They didn't ask for my likeness rights though.
The sons of bitches.
Yeah. Angle down. There you go. So
That is rather
yeah,
pimp.
don't worry. The WCBS figures they're in pre-production right now. I'm sourcing parts.
Dude, it was so fun turning us into figures for the back of the book. So I was talking to Michael Retro Eston. I got to ask a favor. I need a photo of something specific in his collection. So I'm going to shoot him a message. I need a horse, a picture of the Indiana Jones horse.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to do something with Dion on that for for more. So
I still have Jeff. I still have a box of horses, like little plastic horses. I just need to know where to send that bitch. Do you want me to send it to your PO box?
Dude, no, you're in the same state as Dion. I'll just give you his address. I trust you.
I'll just mail him a box of horses. He's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Just
Do
show
me
up
a
on his
favor.
porch.
When you write the note, just say from a friend. Just leave it like that. Hell, you could even scare him and be like, "I found out where you live through the internet, Dion. Be warned," or something like that.
Oh my god!
What, you should get one of those horse masks and stuff it with something to fill it out, and then at the bottom kind of stitch it closed and put some tendrils on it to make it look like you shipped them a horse's head.
Just this whole like this Godfather-esque.
I don't know if he likes that movie because of that scene.
I'm admittedly not the biggest fan of that movie, but I mean, I acknowledge it for its greatness. It's a little long for me. A little, I like it. Yeah, I can't. It's a good movie, but that scene is freaking great though, and I can see if you don't like horses, then yeah, that's probably not the movie for you, especially that part.
Yeah, or you could stuff the horse's head, the horse's mask with the little horses, and put a picture of the exhibit on the box. Like, yo, I heard you like horses.
I put some horses inside your horse's dog.
Oh, I'm glad we're
more.
friends and not enemies. That's all I'll say.
Just get them Blu-ray copies of The Secretariat, Dreamer, Warhorse, The Horse
Seabiscuit.
Whisperer,
Seabiscuit. You sound just like the enemies of Seabiscuit.
Flicka,
My friend Flicka.
Racing
that
Stripes
What
about a
was that one
zebra
called?
that
Like
wants to be a horse.
Hidalgo or something like that.
Yes.
Hidalgo. Wasn't that starring Penelope Cruz as the horse?
Yeah.
No. What the hell was it? What was that one with? With Richard Dreyfuss, one of my favorite offbeat ones. And Bobcat Goldthwait, Let It Ride.
Hell yeah.
Never
Or you
did.
can send them a copy of The Wild Stallions starring Miranda Cosgrove.
I don't need. I feel
Not
like
what I think
Thanos.
of when I think of Wild Stallions, though.
No, I
not
think
at
of Bill
all.
and Ted.
I am so excited for that new movie. It looks great.
That is yes. That's man. The one thing, just like fingers crossed, let's just do this one right. Just please do this justice, Hollywood. Just they drag all these movies up, and it's like we were talking a little bit before the show about the planes, trains, and automobiles one, which
Oh, I heard.
that is a kick right in the junk because I freaking love that movie. It's like why would you just make a new movie you can have similar plot lines and, you know, things like that to where people aren't going to be like, why are you calling it Planes, Trains, and Automobiles? Why don't you just make a new movie? You know, I mean, it
Buses,
just doesn't,
trucks, and taxi cabs.
it just doesn't make any sense. Like Ubers and, you know, I don't know, Ubers and airplanes. I don't you know, they can come up with something, but it's just, it seems ridiculous to me to just some of these remakes. It's like, why? And I need that clip. Why? I have no idea. It just it boggles my mind. It's my mind is bottled.
Well, look, before I head out in a second, I want to ask you guys about the Fresh Prince one. That was the one that blew my mind because it's like the most useless. Oh, we're gonna redo it and make it dramatic. Hello, the original show had plenty of drama.
Yeah, I was gonna say they touched on every like relevant social topic of the time in that show, and somebody that says that it didn't has never seen the show. That's I mean, I don't see what you could do to improve on that show. It's like it exists in a bubble. It's like perfect as it is.
They're basing it off of the entanglement.
They're basing it off the
talented
entanglement.
hacks in Hollywood who they're not funny. They've already proven they have no sense of humor. So that's all about they know how to do is just lecture and call it drama. So that's what I'm expecting.
I can't wait to see August Alsina's cameo. Isn't that his name? August Alsina, the one that Jada was messing around with. That was friends with what's the boy's name? Jaden.
Yup.
Yeah.
Silly boy.
Yeah, that was her. That was her fling. Was Jaden's friend. But I gotta tell Jeff. You know, he showed up and he popped up and we're still inside Brie Larson. I mean, this is.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
This is terrifying. Hang on. Have you ever seen? I don't think Jeff's ever seen this. Let me play it. Let me get us out of Brie Larson here. Hang on. We got to have the official music to get out of Brie Larson. I mean, you know, there it is. Hang on. There we go.
Hi. Hello. I'm starting a YouTube channel.
There we go. We're done inside Brie Larson.
It's amazing range. It's all in the editing.
I had fun putting that together.
So I'm giving.
So, I'm a little retarded, right? So, when you were talking about the Planes, Trains, and Automobiles remake, I didn't realize you said Kevin Hart. I thought you said Kevin James. And I was like, okay. Kevin James will probably be the John Candy character. Now I don't know who's going to be the John Candy character.
I just have one question for you. Is Kevin James an upgrade or a downgrade from Kevin Hart?
Upgrade.
Wait, would it be
That's
Kevin
like
James and Will Smith?
That's like going from Cricket Wireless to Boost Mobile.
That's a great analogy.
Still an upgrade.
I guess.
I mean, yeah, I think I'd rather see. I don't know. I mean,
Well, the thing is, because Kevin James and Will Smith have worked together before,
yeah, and Hitch,
and they were great.
Yep.
But I've never seen Kevin Hart with Will Smith, at least not in any memory I can conjure up on the spot.
Kevin Hart's going to be the butler.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now, if it had been what I'd really like to see, and this is going to sound really fucking stupid, but I'll die on this hill. If they were to ever remake Twins, I'd like to see The Rock and Kevin Hart.
That would be fucking perfect because they were great in Jumanji.
Exactly.
Yep. I think Arnold and Danny would approve.
Mm-hmm. No one's ever gonna replace Danny, but
No.
Yeah.
I still think Danny DeVito should play Wolverine. That's a hill I'm prepared to die on. But
yeah.
You won't be alone, man. You won't be alone.
he would be perfect. He's got that old white guy hair that he can just like curl up like, you know, like Wolverine in the comics and shit. It'd be, you know, Danny DeVito and tidy whities in a wife beater with claws.
Yeah, I just hope that
Sign me up.
he just has to live that long because I've heard rumor that people have been putting shampoo on his sandwiches.
Oh, what?
That's an always sunny reference.
I was gonna ask you what's in the pickle jar. I thought I was allergic to pickles. Dude, I was introducing Jesse to that show. The other night we were watching the Nightman Cometh episode because I showed her the Sweet Peas Dating a Retarded Person episode. Mm-hmm. So I was like, "Here's the follow up," like, and she was laughing the whole time. So down the road we're gonna go back down there.
Money, please.
Oh God, I love that show so much.
Yeah. I remember back in the days of Good Morning Pop Culture, I would send in a super chat of Charlie, like video. Me needing to like now. Just to get the thumbs up and everything. That was one of my better moments.
Well, I'm looking next year. We're looking to move into a different place, so we have more space, a different room. I would bring back Good Morning Pop Culture more regularly, as in maybe once a month or something. I'll get up and do it, and then if it's blowing up and people really want it, it'd be something I'd do. So I'll keep you guys up to date with all of my plans, channel wise, and some of you guys I know in real life. I think I know who everyone here is. So all you guys are my Facebook buddies, I believe. So
yep.
See,
I'll be seeing you. I'll be seeing you in Indiana next year.
Yeah, well, shit. Yeah, I'll be in Michigan at the end of the year, but who knows what's gonna happen. So
yeah, see, I'm
on
it. Yep. That's a thing. Like, this is so like crazy because I was just like, I just want everything to go back to normal, or like some semblance of normality, I guess. You know what I mean? It's just something. Like, I was walking into Walmart today, and one of the greeters finally decided to try to accost me, and that didn't. Yeah, I put a little video on Facebook about that. I was like, no, we're not going to go there right now. But I'm like, no, I'm just going shopping. Just leave me alone.
Everything out in California, man, is just like, there's really not much going on. People aren't out. There's nothing to do. We go to the grocery store and do channel work, and that's it.
Yeah.
I also go, because we're under not necessarily quarantine, like things are open-ish, but you're still only supposed to go to essentials, and I'm like, well, I'm at Walmart or Target anyway. I may as well take the long route through the toy aisle.
That's what I would do if I lived by one.
Yeah, I've heard like Professor Hov was saying like there's like the closest Walmart's like 45 to an hour away or something. It's absurd. I have like 8 within reasonable driving distance.
See, I do not have that luxury where I am. There's nothing other than Walmart, and I have like a few stores that I can go to and buy the vintage stuff, which I do like doing. So that kind of works out. So, but we are.
Hey, Pete, have you ever been to Plainwell, Michigan?
Plainwell, that's down by GR. I feel like I've been down there before.
Just the way you describe where you live, that's all I can visualize. Because I had a buddy that used to live in Plainwell, so I'm just thinking of like rural kind of Michigan where there's not that much to do.
Oh, dude,
who the hell is that talking? Who the hell is that?
Hey,
oh, hey, man.
Welcome, ladies and
Nick,
gentlemen.
this is Jeff. Jeff, this is Nick.
I don't know that.
I do, Jeff. It's very rural here. I mean, there's like a ton of bars. There's a lake. I mean, if you like, I'm gonna get a boat within the next year here, so I'll have that. But yeah, it's like as far as shopping goes, no, dude. There's like Walmart, and if you want anything else, you have to drive like an hour.
Ugh, I just remember living up there. Those days are long gone.
Yeah,
that's how Gatlinburg is. Like if you need anything, you have to go an hour plus like to Knoxville and to get anything you need.
True. I love that whole area though so much.
Hey man, it's a nice area, but I'm glad I live in a city, even though it's perpetually in lockdown and like, people don't know what the hell they're doing. So I don't know. I like the idea of like I can go out and like get anything I need almost whenever I want to. So also one thing I love is that they embrace Halloween a lot. Tennessee doesn't do that at all.
Mm-hmm.
And like I think we had a Spirit Halloween open like 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
So like, yeah,
nice.
They started at the beginning of August and go all the way through October. Like they don't give a shit.
Hell yeah.
I think like the closest you really get to Halloween in Gatlinburg is probably Ripley's Haunted House.
Dude, you need to go to the one on River Road, Mysterious Mansion. Jeff's been there.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, dude.
I was like, we were talking to the family. We're going to be coming down to, because I was telling Nick, I got a friend, one of my dad's clients lives, they're just outside of Knoxville now. So I'm going to be, she's like, oh, come on down, bring the family. I'm like, oh, all right. So we're going to be coming down there. So I'm like,
dude, you'll love it. Like,
yep.
Your son will have so much to do down there.
That's true. That's
Yep.
true.
So there's like a go-kart or mini golf course like every 10 feet.
I already told the wife. I said we're gonna go do family stuff. Then I'm gonna go hook up with Nick. So I'll be gone for like 3 days probably. I don't know.
It'll be 3 days, but 2 days of that's gonna be a weed nap.
Do what, Jeff?
I was like, Nick can get pretty white girl wasted. Be prepared. It's funny.
That'll be fun. I'm Egyptian. I can drink. We built the pyramids.
If I see you walk like an Egyptian once, I'm gonna freak the fuck out.
That's the national anthem, I think, isn't it? Dun, 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 dun. You're like, what the hell is it? Does anybody? That's why that cat thinks I'm Egyptian, because I'm the high priest Etep.
Yeah.
He refuses to accept the fact I told him what I am. I'm like, no, dude, I assure you, I'm very white. No, you're not. I'm like, okay, I'm Egyptian. Fine, whatever, bud. Whatever, bud. I'll be Egyptian then.
That would explain Meech.
Meech, see, my cat. He's freaking big Meech. I'm surprised this little gangster ass hasn't been knocking on the door. The dog's probably fucking beating the shit out of him.
Knocks on the door like it's a cop showed up with a warrant.
I don't know if it's him or the kid running down the hallway when I'm in here at night. I hear boom, boom, boom. I'm like, is that my 60-pound kid or my 20-pound cat? I don't even know.
I think you got those weights backwards.
That's a big pussy.
Well, guys, I gotta head out. Nick, I don't mean to say goodbye as soon as you get here, but it's not like we know each other in real life.
I understand, man.
Yeah, I hope I can see you guys collaborate later.
I would really like to see some of that.
Listen. I don't know about that. I don't trust this guy. All right. I don't know who he is. Okay, the first time I'm meeting him on the stream. Okay, I don't know what's going on right now.
Well, good day to you too, sir. That's all I'm saying.
You guys would never work out,
man. Thank you for stopping by, Jeff.
Hey, anytime, guys. Pete or Sal, congratulations. Pete's always good to talk to you. Nick,
Good to talk to you.
Goober Brothers, Tony, good to talk to you guys too.
All right, man.
You guys have a hell of a show. Nick, I'll talk to you probably later on tonight.
Yeah, man. No problem, man.
Bye, Jeff.
And wait, I've even got Jeff's. I think we've got Jeff's play out music here, don't we? Where am I reverbing from?
It's me.
Is it? Oh, I was like, man, that's tough. I think where the hell's it at? Where's it at? There it is, right here. Ready? There we go. There you go.
That's amazing. I wanted to ruin the illusion of not, coming back, but screw it. That was awesome, guys. All right, guys. Congratulations again, Sal, man. I'll talk to you guys later.
Bye, Jeff.
Have a great night, man.
Later, bro.
Peace, guys. See you, Nick. Bye, everybody.
Yeah, man.
All right. Well, welcome, Nick. Welcome, man. He stepped right into the madness.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. You know what? It's really difficult. Killing hookers and hiding dead bodies, man. It's more difficult than you think it is, because you see the movies like that, but like it's. Yeah,
the bones
man.
are the hardest to get rid of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you wouldn't think so. You wouldn't think so. You'd be like, I just crack those motherfuckers open. It's like, no, but the tibia can take 450 pounds of strength before it even breaks. So yeah, it's a process. It's a process. But I learned a lot, and this is gonna make me more efficient for the next time. So
Did you do it at least at a Wendy's?
no, Taco Bell.
That seems about right.
That's classier.
Yeah. Keep it.
Now,
keep it
did
classy.
you activate the cheat code to remove the stars?
I mean, I'm doing this podcast, so they haven't found me yet. So
True.
Somebody's getting swatted. This isn't a fucking Comicsgate show, is it? Nobody's getting swatted on there, are they? Fuck. If I see one Hail Caesar in the chat, I'm gonna lose my shit.
don't say that now.
Ow! I hit my head again. Anyway,
Little Caesars.
I had Little Caesars the other night. They actually make a good deep dish. I will say that. I was kind of shocked, but yeah, not bad. Yeah. So speaking of, we were talking about freaking Marvel. Did you hear about Amber Heard and Ezra Miller?
Oh, what they fucking? What's going on?
No.
Problem.
That would be
Heard,
that
baby.
would be hilarious, because I guess since Amber Heard is the one that was beating on Johnny Depp and Ezra Miller likes to dress like a bitch, him and Amber Heard would kind of make sense at this point. I mean, it's 2020, right? I mean, why not?
Dude, yeah, once again, like 2020 is a mulligan. It's an asterisk. It's anything. We're 8 months in, and anything still can happen. We still got 4 months left. So I'm just like, my butthole's tightened, and I'm just kind of like just trying to make it through every day and just be like, shit, okay.
I was waiting for 2020 to throw that last Hail Mary.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for too. I'm just like, shit. All right, I'm still alive. I'm still breathing. I still got both my legs. We're good. We're good.
Leave it to this guy. Leave it to this guy. Hey, listen, bud. Hey, it's me, Taika Waititi. Now, don't make me come down there and subvert your expectations. You don't know what you want because I haven't given it to you yet. I'll ruin your mythos in a minute, baby. There we go. There's some Taco Tuesday, Taika Waititi. Thank you. Raise double down. All right.
But no, what is the news on those two? What is?
Okay. Yep. I'm pulling the screen share up right now as we speak, and this is from Bounding into Comics, of course, a great trusted source here.
What a
great art. Yeah. So there's Ezra. New rumor provides update on Amber Heard and Ezra Miller's status at Warner Brothers. So despite Ezra Miller literally going Wayne Brady and choking a bitch, and Amber Heard beating on Johnny Depp, shitting on his bed, apparently the good folks at Warner Brothers are staying aboard their popular franchises as of right now. So that's kind of, you would think that with what Ezra Miller did and Amber Heard, that with this cancel culture thing, it was pretty, a sure bet that they were going to get ousted from their roles,
Okay, so what we're getting from this wonderful website is that they're still going to be in those movies?
Yes.
I wonder if it comes down to like contractual agreement where it would cost the studios more to buy them out of their contract and recast somebody and start over than it is just go ahead and just push through until their contracts are up.
That could be it because of what's happening right now. I'm sure they're not making any money and they need as much as they can, so they're kind of pushing forward with what they have, which sucks. But their balls are at the fire right now, so they can't really do too much.
And that's what they
that have straight up murdered somebody and they're still around.
Yeah,
Matthew Broderick.
but no, so yeah, they're going to leave Amber Heard in Aquaman 2 as of right now, and same thing with Ezra Miller. But they said this is still Warner Brothers. AT&T hasn't got involved with this yet, with the movie side of it, like they have with the comics. How it was like the bloody day when all those people from DC got let go, all the kind of like the activist type, I guess it was. They were going through and cleaning house over there at DC Comics. So I guess that might be coming over to the movie side too, which they haven't done yet. So they said the one thing they speculated was these two might get ousted if that happens, but they're not sure, when that's going to happen yet. So, but that Flash movie's been playing since like what, 2017, 2018. So
yeah, I think so.
It's the New Mutants of the DCEU.
It basically is. New Mutants is supposedly, what is it, video on demand now? I think they're gonna do, or are they still going theaters?
No, they're actually they're printing it on disc and they're gonna send it out with all those AOL fucking minutes that you get in the mail.
Yeah, my grandma's gonna get it before I can see it. That sounds about right for New Mutants.
Yeah, I feel like some people listening may not get that joke. But
no. If they're too young, they're gonna be like, "What? AOL? Is that like ASL? Like, no, that's no."
You see, back in the old days, they used to send you a disc in the mail that gave you minutes of internets to use, and most of the time they went in the trash. There you go. There's your little backstory.
What about Grandpa's old internet gas?
Oh. Internet gas.
That's what happened to what was that fucking kid's name?
Screen Time or something.
Screen Time. Yep. I was so pissed, dude. That comic got canceled, and then the comic shop that I was gonna order it from, like the dude closed. I was like, he just shut down like a couple, like about maybe like 3 weeks ago.
Wait, like shuttered his doors shut down or just?
Yeah, he closed. Like, because I just started ordering comics from this guy because I was just getting them offline, and then I started ordering from this shop I found that was like an hour from me. So I ordered a bunch of comics from him, and then like because he had that New Mutants, I had it pre-ordered through him, and then it got canceled, and then like him and I were talking, and then the week later he was fucking, yeah, we got to close. I'm like, what? And he made a big like Facebook post on it, shit. So he was open for like 12 years. Yeah, he shut down. I was like, that was fucking sad.
Which just goes to show you that comic book stores are struggling. They were struggling before this happened.
Yeah.
So.
Wait, let's see.
Yeah, the one that's closest to me, I recently ordered the Ghostbusters Year One comics through. Okay. He couldn't give me the first one, but he got me the other like 2 through 5 or 2 through 4. So I'm real happy about that. I'm gonna go pay them good hard American currency when I go get them tomorrow.
Yep.
Because because like I was like, oh, I can get them online, but there's like, no, that's wrong. I need to get them from a comic book shop and just pester the guy and ask him to get it for me.
Yep.
Which, speaking of hard American money, that's a conversation I like to have after hours. So, just something that it doesn't pertain to the show, but something that I've noticed and would like to talk about with you guys later.
Oh, definitely.
Absolutely. So yeah, that and I was showing off some of these earlier, Nick, before you got on, because I got some new books. So let's see here. I showed this one. We got the Ghost Rider and Cable.
Oh, nice.
Let me adjust the light here. There we go. That's a little better. Ghost Rider and Cable. Let's see what else we had. We had I said this is the real Mighty Thor right here, Taika Waititi. This is the real Mighty Thor.
God. The logo he's got for the new one looks like a 70s porno, I swear to God.
That Love and Thunder shit. Yeah, I've got a couple of these action figures.
Shit.
Sergeant Rock.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so
I feel like Love and Thunder is like a title that you'd see on like, that room in the video store that had the curtain in front of it that you couldn't go into, but had it's about BBW.
Yep. This is all in the West Coast Avengers.
West Coast Avengers. Are they all vegan? Because fuck them.
What year is this from?
When the BBW starts to clap, thunder will roll.
This is from This is from 91. So this is pre that insanity. But we got Nick Fury, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, nice.
What is this? This is a Donald Duck Adventures one.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Because I read these with the kids. So yeah, they got this. It was crazy because like I at one point I didn't even know Dracula was a Marvel character, but yeah, we got.
I did not know they fucking bought Dracula. Jesus.
Yeah, Dracula
was. They couldn't have vampires for a long time, and I think that was when that ended. I think that's when that started. Maybe someone could fact check that, but
the Human Fly.
Nice.
And then last one is let's see what year. Let me look at the year in this. This is 1990. This is Wolverine.
Very cool. Yeah, I've got a bunch of old horror comics I would buy at some of these conventions. Like it was before Marvel became big, because now all you can find at these conventions are just like they have varying sects of Marvel and DC stuff. That's all they bring anymore, and I'm just like, shit, man. Because there used to, like at Dragon Con, there was a guy named Crazy Ed's Comics, and he would always have like one long box of horror shit, and I'd always like run through it and like get like 10 of them. And the guy would like we'd wheel and deal, and he'd always like go high and low and shit like that. We do that thing, and I'd always come I'd pay the money gladly, and I'd always find some really cool shit, and I keep it aside because they're really old comics. They're like 70s, 80s, sometimes 60s. Like what is it, like Vault or like Tales from the Crypt or some shit like that. Things like that. And there was some fun stuff, but like now all you can find is Marvel, DC. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I didn't even buy any. The Comic Con they did here in Houghton Lake, which was small, but it was really small, but it was nice. The first year, the people that did it, I know them, and they did it on like a shoestring budget, like literally, and it was fun. But yeah, the comics there, I didn't buy any because it was just like I couldn't really settle in on something I liked, and what they did have was kind of like some high end stuff, and I'm like, you're probably not going to sell me those here, But it just. I don't know. It was difficult to pick through them, but so I bought posters for my office. But but I want to go to like a bigger one as soon as things are they able to do that again. It's like I'd love to go to like the one there. I want to go to Motor City Nightmare in Detroit.
Dude, I've heard that's really good.
One of my Jared from my wrestling show and I are planning a trip to a toy store in it's Kokomo Toys in Indiana. We're planning a trip, drive down there. We're going to do a bunch of footage for the channel and stuff. But, he goes every year because he does like fire breathing and shit like that. Like, oh yeah, he's and like I said, he's designed his own like suit of armor, and he did like a Dracula thing. He took it overseas. He's very fucking good at that stuff. But yeah, he goes every year and said it's just a fucking blast. Which is like, I really want to check that out now.
Yeah, I'm lucky I moved down here to Atlanta because I could do Dragon Con every year instead of having to pay $1,000 to stay in a hotel and buy the ticket and shit like that. I just pay the fee of the ticket. I try to buy it early, and pay for parking, or maybe I get an Uber if I want to get really messed up and roam around or whatever. But I mean, yeah, it's and like the vendor area is like 4 floors. Well, last year it was 4 floors. The top floor was, I think, artists. But yeah, like they have some amazing stuff that you would never see anywhere else. It's great.
See, that sounds like a blast.
And that's who I like to support at conventions, is like artists and people like that who make something.
Yeah.
Even though I'm very much a toy guy, which shocks no one, I'm sure. Unless it's something that I see at a con that I literally cannot find anywhere else. Like 99% of everything you can like find it anywhere. And I don't want to pay con prices for something I can find on my own. But the artists that like they make, like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 paintings that I bought from them, and sorry, they're all hanging around my apartment. I have like signed prints from like Mike Gell and things like that, and it's it's stuff that you can't get. Like you meet the person, you meet the artist, and it's entirely different than just like, hey, can I buy this toy that I could get on eBay tomorrow?
Yeah, I got this painting right here of Rick Sanchez and Boba Fett.
Hang on. Let me put that on solo. Hang on, Cody. There you go, man.
Yeah. So I got
that's
this
cool,
at
man.
MegaCon a couple years ago. So like shit like this, that's what makes like conventions and shit really unique. So.
Oh, definitely, man. Yeah, I always go to the artist thing. I know in the bottom, the basement of the building, there's that one company that makes like custom lightsabers. I forget the name of them.
Ultra Sabers.
Ultra.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's what it is. They take up like 4 booths for just people like, and all you see is like people like back there like with headphones on soldering shit the whole time.
Yep.
Hey, Leo Red, thank you for joining us, my man. It's good to see your name in the chat again. Welcome back. Welcome back, sir. Welcome back. Leo Red missed. This is his favorite part of the show. Usually, is inside Brie Larson, because we don't kink, like I said, we don't kink shame. Leo Red likes Brie Larson. I don't shame him. I don't shame him for that. Even though I could, but I don't, because I love him, and that would be a hate crime. So I don't. But no, man. Welcome to the show, bro. Good to have you in the chat again, as always. Yeah. Glad to see you. Hang on, what's that? Raised Double Dawn. Goober Brothers, that Boba picture looks amazing. That is a kick-ass picture, man.
They had a bunch of them. It's some local artist, I think, here in Florida. But I don't know. I don't know what the signature says. I think it starts with his name starts with an X. So that's all I can really tell you. But
yeah, it's probably Jason, but the X is silent.
Son of a bitch. Oh, so who
you out of your goddamn mind. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Just give me an excuse to use that one. It's a segue, because I was gonna talk. We were talking about Amber Heard and Ezra Miller and all that horse shit, but I wanted to do a little recasting with those two. Who would you guys pick to replace Amber Turd as Mara and as Ezra Miller as the Flash? I've got mine for Flash. Mara, I'm kind of up in the air with. I have a name that I throw out every time that any of these roles open up, but I want to know what you guys think.
Shelley Duvall.
For I don't know. I think we're still got to go with the redhead, and I'm gonna pick Christina Hendricks.
Sold.
Fill out that suit a little bit better.
Yeah, she's gonna. Yeah, when she swims, she'll sink to the bottom, but it's okay. It's all good.
Yeah. So, she's probably very buoyant.
So the Pope and Raquel Welch are in a boat, and he says, "Boy, those aren't buoys."
Yeah. Okay, we gotta swim to that mountain over there. Ah, no, that's Christina Hendricks.
So, anybody else have one?
Let's
That's
see.
a tough act to follow.
Redheads in Hollywood.
I just typed in redheaded actresses.
Well, that's
Allison
half the battle
Hannigan.
right there.
Ooh, not bad. Not bad.
You know who would actually be good is Karen Gillan.
Yes.
Have you seen her name? The girl that played Nebula.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, because she's no, she's used to the superhero genre. She's done action with like Jumanji, shit like that. So she's definitely part of the nerd zeitgeist between Doctor Who and being Nebula.
Yep.
So
I
think she'd be good.
I was just watching Jumanji last night, and when she does that little dance fighting sequence, I told Trey, I'm like, pay attention to this, son. Pay attention. Pay attention, buddy. He knows when we watch Bond, he goes, Dad, look, there's a hot lady in the red car, and that's Famke Janssen. I said, that's the one, son.
Hell
That's
yeah.
That's
he knows the
Xenia,
names
boy.
and everything too. Damn.
Xena
Oh,
on
yeah.
the top.
Yep. Oh, he plays a game, so he knows the characters. Like I said, he watched the movie 3 or 4 times with me when we rented it. So,
Mm-hmm.
man, Karen Gillan, that's a good one too, man. So Christina Hendricks, Karen Gillan, that's pulling out the big guns.
I want to say Isla Fisher, but I also don't want to say Isla Fisher. I just like her a lot.
Oh
Yeah.
no, she's cute as fuck. But her husband's
She's married to Sacha Baron Cohen, isn't it? Right?
Yep.
Unfortunately,
I'm a Borat. How about you,
this
Tony?
Angie Everhart.
Oh Jesus, Angie Everhart in her prime. Oh my
Yeah.
God, she was fucking gorgeous.
Oh, that's an old picture. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, like when she was in her prime, man, Angie Everhart was a smoke show.
So I haven't seen Aquaman, so I can't really, and I don't know many redheaded actresses, maybe like Aya Cash,
Mm-hmm.
but for Barry Allen, see, this is what gets me. Going back to earlier, I think it's got to be a contractual thing because he wasn't particularly good in his role. I get it if Robert Downey Jr. drove off a bridge with a hooker and left her in the car to drown,
Yeah.
I get why they would keep him as Iron Man.
Yeah.
Ezra Miller, I don't understand. So, I mean, I'm going to go with Michael B. Jordan on that one as well. That's the safe.
I don't know. To replace Ezra Miller, I'm going to go John Wesley Shipp. That's what I'm going to go with. The original Flash.
Oh,
from the TV show, from the old TV show.
I do have one more contender for Amber Heard's replacement, and that would be Terry Crews in a wig.
You know what? Yes, I fucking love that man. He could do it. He could do it.
He could be bouncing his pecs around the whole time. Go bam, bam, bam.
Put him in a redhead wig. I'll buy tickets all day.
How are we going to beat this new enemy? With my muscles! And he just starts flexing them all.
Old Spice. Ah!
Oh wait, what Leo Rez say? I'm going with Caitlyn.
Oh jeez.
Let's see.
That super had that weird bulge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going.
You said
with,
woman, not man.
Let's see. For goddamn man, that's difficult to.
Aaron Chambers.
Flash. I would say Grant Gustin. I would take him out of I would end the TV show and I would put him in the movie because I think he is a really good Flash. You give with better writing. The writing they had in season 1 for him was great. Here's here's a good one right here. Amber Heard candidates for Ray's Double Dunk: Sophie Turner, Deborah Ann Wall. Left field, my ex-girlfriend Alexandra Daddario.
Oh my god, yes. But dude, I don't think I can handle Alexandra Daddario in a redhead wig. That'd be too much for me.
Okay, how about
every movie ticket comes with a box of napkins and a bottle of Jergens.
Yep. I like Sophie Turner. I think I have a thing for her. I don't know what it is, but I do. And
Isn't she married to not Chris Hemsworth?
Yeah, Liam. Liam.
And, yeah.
Sophie Turner?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
She's married to one of the Jonas Brothers.
Same
Yeah,
thing.
Joe Jonas.
Oh, really? He was banging Kate Hudson a couple of years ago.
Yeah, he was.
I was like, dude, little pimp, man.
Yeah, the Jonas Brothers are cleaning house, man. I don't like it.
Yeah, I know. It's like how they're we were making fun of them for wearing purity rings on South Park a few years ago. Nice motherfuckers are like banging every A-list chick in Hollywood.
Yep.
I was thinking as Amber Heard's replacement, Anna Kendrick.
Oh shit! No, I like that. I have a horrible thing for her too, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do.
Unapologetically.
Yes. Yeah, I think Anna Kendrick would be great as Mara, and Grant Gustin as the Flash.
Yeah, because she's one of the few actors who's cute, who can be cute and sexy at the same time.
Yeah,
it's fucking dangerous.
Yep,
she's cute in public, but she's a fucking you're gonna probably lose an eye in the bedroom.
Oh yeah, she's a
You know what? I'll take an eye patch, man, as long as I can be like, whoa, Anna Kendrick, yeah. Here we go.
Hell yeah, worth it. For the Flash though, I can remember Nicholas Hoult. That's his name. The guy who played Beast in X-Men. I think he'd be a good Flash.
Yeah.
Dylan O'Brien.
But the one fan casting that I wish could happen, but we can't because he's already been another character in the DCU, is Patrick Wilson as the Green Lantern.
Yeah.
But he was already King What's His Nuts in Aquaman.
I didn't like him in Aquaman, but he's a cool actor. I like him.
He was great in Watchmen.
He was Orm, wasn't he?
Yep. Yeah, that was his name. He was in Watchmen, and he does all the Conjuring movies. But
dude.
You slap a mask on him in a suit, and he looks like Hal Jordan.
Yeah, I agree.
Captain yells a lot in Aquaman.
Yeah.
Which I think that speaks volumes of the I don't know about you. I'm one of those I did acting in high school. Because I thought I was gonna be an actor in high school. And you feel silly enough on a stage, and I know what stopped that dream from happening was watching movies like Phantom Menace and all that, where it's all CGI and all that. I was like, I would not be able to take it all seriously when it's surrounded by green screen. So it speaks volumes to them to put that much into it, knowing that they're surrounded by green shit and have dots all over them.
I heard it's really boring to film a action movie, just sitting in front of the green screen for 12 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they have little balls on the green screen. They're like, all right, this one is a sea monster. Here's a picture of, or here's some concept art. Here's what you're gonna fight. Just keep swatting until we yell cut.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ryan Johnson from MODOK. Wasn't Jack Black trying to be MODOK for a while?
Well, Jack Black was almost a Green Lantern.
Really?
If in the canceled Green Lantern movie, Midnight's Edge did a huge DC video about canceled projects, and that was one of the ones with Justice League Mortal, but it was going to be a comedy, and there was going to be singing and shit like that. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good thing they canceled that.
At one point, Kevin Smith was going to direct Superman.
Oh yeah, that's a well-known one with Nicolas Rage.
Yep, the Nicolas dude. Those pictures of Nicolas Cage with that fucking Con Air haircut still in the Superman suit are fucking just the stuff legends are made of. It's what could have been, because that was going to be Superman Flyby.
Mm-hmm.
I think
he looks like an action figure Sal would have gotten with that weird Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It was.
It was that is the Superman. It's the Nicolas Cage Superman, the Raising Arizona Superman.
Yeah, I think he probably would have done a good job though, because he loves his son is named Kal-El.
Mm.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Put the bunny back in the box.
Put the bunny in the box.
God, that movie.
You know what? As much as I love to shit on the man, two of my favorite dramas are Nicolas Cage movies.
Oh yeah.
8mm and the one he did in the ambulance. I forget the name of it.
No, I know that one. I read the book. 8mm is fucking fantastic.
That's the one with Gandolfini.
That's the one about the snuff films.
Yeah. James Gandolfini was in that too.
God, I gotta look it up. Yeah, I know it's the ambulance driver where his patients keep dying on him and shit.
Yeah, and it's like John Goodman's in it. You have not Lawrence Fishburne, another guy, Ving Rhames is in it as well, and it's just like a wonderful. I think it's done by Scorsese, and it's a wonderful movie. I just forget the name of it for the life of me.
Yeah, it's gonna. I gotta look it up. It's gonna drive me insane.
Who's the guy from The Notebook?
Ryan
La La
Gosling.
Land?
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, he should be Green Lantern.
Yeah,
Why don't they do a Jon Stewart Green Lantern? Why don't they do a Lantern Corps movie?
That's what I want. I want them to do a Lantern Corps movie in the style of Guardians of the Galaxy. Just have them all already be established, and we just jump right into it.
Yeah, because they're like all different species. They're not just humans.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Saul, it's bringing out the dead.
Bringing out the dead. That's a good ass fucking. I recommend it very highly.
I've never seen that.
Dude, it's one hell of a drama. I highly enjoy it. It's really good. It's really good. Scorsese and Nicolas Cage, I think, at his best. Doing this thing about an ambulance and EMT who's losing his mind, basically, from being up at night and trying to save people, and he hasn't saved somebody in like 6 months, and he's going nuts.
Yeah, everyone just keeps dying.
Yeah, and he sees a ghost of this one girl he couldn't save properly, and like it's haunting him. Like it's very, very dark and gritty, but not like. I mean, it's still a good movie. It's still like really good because you see like it's very like New York at night and like the early '90s. And things are still where kind of shitty. So it's good, man. I highly recommend.
That sounds good. Then Bringing Out the Dead.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And if you haven't seen 8mm, but the love of God, watch it.
I've seen that. I saw that when it came out.
Yeah, that's man, so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was that was one of those movies that I watched kind of accidentally when I was probably way too young to see it.
Oh Jesus!
I was like 12, 13 years old, and my dumbass. So I didn't know probably even 2% of what I know now about firearms, and I thought it was like a gun movie like The Matrix or something just based on the cover, because I was like, 8mm is like a 9mm, right? Because that's what I sounded like at 13. And so I watched it and I was like, oh Lord. It's really good though.
Oh my God.
I'm available for voice acting in case anyone is hiring.
you and Pete need to be a fucking tag team on that shit.
Hell yeah.
You guys need your own cartoon, I swear to God.
We could do it.
Oh, we definitely could.
R. Kelly for Yellow Lantern. I like where you're going.
R. Kelly for the Brown Lantern.
Oh.
R. Kelly for all the lanterns.
No.
Yes.
No.
Just pee on them all. Oh wait, here we go. There's a good one for Superman.
John Travolta for Superman.
Like, oh my God, he's got to play it like Danny Zuko.
Yeah, I want John Travolta as he looks when he was Vince in Pulp Fiction as Superman.
Oh jeez,
yes.
The haircut and the fucking cocaine addiction.
I want him to be Batman.
Can I just say there are two things that should never be in a mafia movie, and it's John Travolta and Pitbull music.
I mean, this is the John Travolta you want to play Superman?
Don't you know I'm loco?
Yeah, see, he's looking for the telephone booth to change in. See, Tony, I think it would be really funny. It'd be a funny meme just to kind of like piggyback on what you said about Pitbull. Just be like, I don't know, Goodfellas or The Godfather's being remade, but it's featuring Pitbull. Because he's always featured, and he's not even in it. He just like remixes the music in it or some shit. But
Jesus,
Goodfellas featuring Pitbull.
I was so pissed when he did the music for the third Men in Black. I was like, all right, Will Smith, you're dropping the goddamn ball. What the hell's wrong with you? You let Pitbull, this guy, do it? Come on.
That's one of those movies that I saw it well after it came out, and I liked it. I thought it was okay, but it really should have come out much closer to Men in Black 2.
Yeah, for me, part 2 was like I loved 1, 2. They went too far, too much fan service, and they brought it back with 3 because 3 was really good. I really enjoyed 3 a lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're gonna not that like Men in Black is necessarily like a bedrock film or anything like that, but I feel like if you're gonna bring back a franchise like that and it's been so long, you really have to knock people's dick in the dirt with it.
Yeah. That's a franchise I love. I wish they would do more with. I actually downloaded the cartoon years ago and have it on several hard drives.
Oh,
and
I remember that.
Nice.
So good, and I wish they would. I wish they would do more than they did with fucking International. Men in Black International. Get the fuck out of here.
Never saw that.
I haven't watched it.
You are lucky. It's not worth any of your time. The only funny good character is this tiny little alien that's about 3 inches tall, and that's the only good thing about the whole movie.
I can relate to that.
The whole movie sucks dick.
I might have to watch. I watched Black Christmas, for God's sake.
Okay, it's not that bad.
How bad could it possibly be if I said
God damn it.
Christmas and Terminator Dark Fate and Charlie's Angels? I went to Charlie's Angels opening night willingly.
God damn it, Pete. Okay, it's not as bad as Black Christmas, all right? Black Christmas is like the floor of the whole scale.
That's James Cameron setting the bar really low.
Yeah, and then slightly above that is Mother, just slightly above it.
I have not seen that, and I won't.
Don't watch it.
I won't.
Talk about artsy bullshit. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
The writer director, whatever his name is, I forget. I think it's Darren Aronofsky was just masturbating the whole time all over the film and the crew and the movie and everything. That's all he was doing. That's all it is.
I never saw it, but I was really excited because I like Darren Aronofsky. He's the one that did.
He did The Wrestler.
The Wrestler, and he did. What is that movie with Christian Bale? And he's like, not traveling through time or anything like that, but it's something similar to that. The Life Tree or some shit. I don't remember. And he did a Requiem for a Dream, I believe.
Yeah, Requiem for a Dream is a good movie. It's too jarring for me, and I've only seen it once, and that's all. I'm never gonna watch it again because I'm just like, this is way too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he did The Wrestler. He's done Noah. He's done Black Swan. He did The Fighter.
Yep.
Below. He's done Aftermath. This film is not yet rated. He's done a lot of stuff, and I mean, like, he's done a lot of good movies that I've seen as well, like the Fountain.
The Fountain,
Pie,
yeah, that's what I was thinking. The Fountain,
The Wrestler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I call Darren, and you'll know who this is, but I call Darren Aronofsky as Lars von Trier light.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So, for those that really want to see some like mind trip fucking movies that are just they're artsy, but they're still like an intact story, and it's more like about character than anything else. Fucking Lars von Trier, man.
God, I don't know. Antichrist was really damn weird.
Yeah, that one was fucking Willem Dafoe and I don't remember the chick's name, but
Willem Dafoe plays crazy like fucking perfectly, dude. Like
he's not even the crazy one.
But he could though. He could be like I want to see him play like a live action Joker. Like, is it just me, or like I would like to see him play like just to see how I think it would come across really well.
Oh, it would, dude. Him playing a Joker, I think. God, if they would do like almost a Joker 2, but like 20 years later, and it's William Dafoe as like an older Joker, it would be so fucking good.
Yeah, that would be solid.
You know, because I think he could just be like putting the face paint lightly on him. And just kind of doing the hair and letting him do his own thing, I think he could really like, yeah, it'd be good.
Yeah. It would be.
One set 20 years after that is Gary Busey.
No. You don't do Gary Busey. 20 years after that, you
Nick
do Nick Nolte. You do You do Mark Hamill like after that.
Oh Lord.
And then what about Harrison Ford?
He's the last one.
If we're throwing a God damn it, kid. Chewie, where the hell are we?
I want to see the world burn.
He constantly in between takes. Chewie, short round. What the hell's going on?
You make Harrison Ford old disgruntled Batman. That's what you do. Him and Mark Hamill have to fight. They're just too fucking old.
Old disgruntled Batman.
Now, speaking of, I had this epiphany. We'll call it.
My hip, you fucker.
Yeah, I had this epiphany. We'll call it because I recently rewatched all 3 Indiana Jones movies. That's right, I said 3.
Yep.
And it occurred to me, I was like, not that it would have saved the movie necessarily, but I think something that would have helped a lot is if they didn't have Mutt in number 4 and had brought Short Round back as an older Short Round.
Dude, that'd have been good. I would have liked that. But I think if they'd done that in the third one, it would have been a weird. It would have been almost a passing of the torch thing for that, and I don't think they wanted that because Hollywood is racist and Short Round's Asian.
True. Which, I mean, honestly, I think that if they wanted to reboot it, passing the torch to Short Round would be a way to go.
Yeah.
I mean, instead of recasting Indiana Jones or bringing in some, here's your long-lost son or daughter that you didn't know about for 50 years. Here's your child support. Just bring back Short Round because he went on adventures with Dr. Jones, and he basically adopted him. He said that he pulled him out of the street and everything, so, I don't know.
I saw that movie. I saw The Last Crusade in the theater, and my brother and I remember this is, obviously decades ago, and I still remember we're asking where Short Round was in The Last Crusade. I think he deserved more than one movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He was definitely a fan favorite.
Hell yeah. He was great. Well, and the thing is, they really could have done it because, and I didn't know this until probably 3-4 years ago, is that Temple of Doom takes place before Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Does it really?
Yeah, chronologically, it's a prequel. It takes place 2 or 3 years before Raiders of the Lost Ark.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yep.
It's freaking me out now.
Yep.
I think I've classified Indiana Jones 4 away, or I should say Episode 9 away with Indiana Jones 4. I can't bring myself to ever watch it. I've never seen Indiana Jones 4, and I have no urge to ever watch that.
I saw a couple minutes of it, and that was it. I'm not watching the rest of this.
It's the only one that I saw in theaters that I can. I mean, I may have seen the other ones in theaters, but I wasn't old enough to remember.
Yeah.
But I saw that because it came out. What was that? 2008, I think.
Yeah, I think so. 8 or 9.
The best part of that movie was the cheeseburger tie-in at Burger King. That shit was delicious. But I remember seeing it, and at the time I liked it. I was like, yeah, it's fine, because I wasn't this ardent fan where I paid attention to detail and things like that. And 2 of my friends who were unapologetically nerds in high school, because most of you will remember when you were in high school, you hid that shit you didn't let anyone know you were a fucking nerd.
Yeah.
If you didn't want to get fucking pushed into lockers and shoved downstairs, you kept that shit to yourself.
Well, luckily I was I was 6 feet tall, which I still am now. But I was almost one of the tallest kids in school at that time, and I was a big dude, so nobody really fucked with me.
Nice.
But of course, I still hid the nerd shit because I think it was me and a friend of mine, Brad, who I'm still friends with now. Were horribly into that shit, man. We would watch Star Wars and do all kinds of dumb shit. I think he was a giant James Bond fan. So if those movies came out when I was in high school, we would go Friday night and watch them. But yeah, it was dude. We had we had good times, man. Good times.
Yeah. I remember, but yeah, that I'm 6 feet then like I am now, but I was also a really skinny goth kid, so I was already a target.
Oh jeez.
But with long hair, makeup, nail polish, the whole 9, you name it.
Oh, damn, dude.
Yeah, lots changed. I mean, my tastes haven't changed, just the appearance. But I remember talking to them after the movie, and they hated it. And I was like, what? There's no way he would survive a nuclear explosion inside of a refrigerator. I'm like, there's also no way that he would meet a 1,000-year-old knight in a cave.
Yeah.
So
let's talk about the chance, the probability here.
Yeah, so that was the only thing I really remember them complaining about, and they were like, "Yeah, I guess you're right." And then watching it back, it's like Darth Tico mentioned, "Hail Darth Tico." He was the CGI monkeys. I was like, "Yeah, that's a bridge too far." Which I was watching, I believe it was Retro Blasting. They were talking about some of the original concepts or what they wanted to do. The idea for I almost said episode 4. The idea for the 4th one, it was supposed to be the campy B-movie sci-fi movies that you would see. That's why they wanted to do Aliens.
Yeah, and I would have been fine with that, but they didn't go that route. They went this I mean, I know them going to the Crystal Skull thing and things like that, but they tried to go too highbrow with it, and then they added in the illegitimate child with Shia LaBeouf, and I was like, you and like they kept going to the World War II thing. It would have been nice if his dad was still there, though. Like, I don't know why they just killed him off. Like, have Sean Connery there, man. He's still fucking alive. It's fine.
Yeah.
Even though they're like 4 years apart in age.
Yeah. No, he had retired by that point and didn't want to be in it, so they just killed him off screen.
Gotcha.
But it's like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. That just it didn't fit. Like there was too much. There were too many chefs in the kitchen for that movie, because you could see George Lucas wanted to do his like 50s greaser thing, because he loves that whole hence American Graffiti. Like he loves that whole era, and then it was like, I don't know. There was too many chefs in the kitchen with too many ideas being thrown into one fucking movie. That's why I said get rid of Mutt, bring in short round instead. I think it would have been great, and then change the Crystal Skull, because the Crystal Skulls are real things. But I much rather would have seen like something set in the Asian continent or something, with all the jungles and the temples and everything there. Like, it sounds dumb, mostly because I'm ignorant to the real name of it, and this is my frame of reference, so strap on in. I'd love to see them explore something like the temple that they use in the first Mortal Kombat movie at the very beginning.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I know there's a name for it. I'm retarded, but there's so much rich culture and just like mythos, and it never really gets tapped. They only really talk about like, oh, the Grail, or let's keep it in South America, where I mean, not to take away from their culture and everything else, because there's a lot there too, but I just feel like the Eastern cultures really aren't tapped into a lot. I mean, they did Temple of Doom, but that was not exactly a good depiction. I'll put it that way.
Yeah. I just saw that in the theater like a month ago. So that was cool seeing that, because I saw Last Crusade in the theater, and I just got to see Temple of Doom. Last Crusade, I saw that when I was 9, but yeah, this one that one came out I was really young. Didn't see it, but I never watched the Crystal Skull. I couldn't. Like I said, I was on the TV for a couple of minutes. I changed the channel. I'm like, I can't drag myself to sit through a Indiana Jones movies, knowing full well that there's aliens in it. I'm like, nah, fam, I'm good.
I think Taika Waititi kind of did it a little bit, but I just have this image of how cool it would be for there to be like a chase scene in Indiana Jones with them going through like the Festival of Color. Like all the powder's going everywhere and all that. And,
okay, yeah, I gotcha.
That's what he did in Ragnarok.
Right, that's kind of what they did, but I just think it works so much better with Indiana Jones.
Yeah, you're talking about the Holy Festival. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, Holy. Was that March? I think.
Yeah, it's in March, because Diwali's in like October, November.
Yeah. So I just think there's so much there that they could have done, but what do I know?
Well, I mean, they wanted their own depiction of what those places look like, and they got it. So, I mean, it's still a good movie. I still like it. I'm not gonna give it any shit.
Mm-hmm.
Damn you!
Like, I don't know, just scenes of them going like down the Ganges and shit like that. Just that would be super cool, and I feel like there's a lot of untapped potential, and oh well. Maybe Indiana Jones 5 will be set in some retirement home or some shit.
Hey, where's Short Round? Bring him. I want to give him my hat. Dr. Jones, I took your hat 30 years ago. I thought that was the Wookiee. No, it's me, Dr. Jones. It was me.
Could you imagine if they did bring back Short Round, but they cast Ken Jeong in it instead?
Oh, oh my God!
Don't say that, because that's a good idea. They'll never do it.
Ken Jeong is Short Round.
Ken Jeong crashed his airplane. He's like, but they do die.
Dude, that would I think old grizzled fucking Indiana Jones and him, like he's taking care of him, like he's too old and he's too feisty for the retirement home, and fucking Short Round has to take him in.
I mean, it would make sense, because it is Dr. Ken Jeong.
Yep,
that's dude. If oh my God, I would love to pitch that parody so fucking hard. It'd be just like, here's part 6. Here's what you need.
So you see it, Harrison Ford, Indy's in the bathroom. Short Round, come here and help me wipe. Help me. I need your help. Ha! Gay! Just walks away and leaves him in there. I'm serious. Falls off. Help!
He's like, no, Dr. Jones, you gotta get there and get sepsis.
You get a sepsis, Dr. Jones. It's like the villain at the beginning of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, that would Ken Jeong is short round. Fucking make it happen. Take my money now. Just take it. Oh
Starring
man.
Ken Jeong and as Indiana Jones, Alden Ehrenreich.
Oh Jesus. Wait a second. Alden Ehrenreich is Indiana Jones.
Now, I will say, I don't know who came up with this, because I certainly didn't. But someone mentioned it, and I agree with this, that if they had to, like if they absolutely needed to, and there's no other way around it, had to like reboot or recast Indiana Jones to do like a younger Indiana Jones, I think Chris Pratt would be a great choice.
Yep.
Me too.
So,
Yeah.
Because he's got the swagger for it. But because I think someone did like a deep fake of that at one point, and it looked really fucking good. I'd love to see. They did I think it was a computer game. It was like Indiana Jones and the Secret of Atlantis or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And if they wanted to make that into a movie, which I heard was universally praised, like everyone really loved it, then I think Chris Pratt would be good to play younger Indiana Jones if they went that route.
I think Han approved. I think he approved.
I think they could do it. I mean, when you see the first Jurassic World, Chris Pratt in there is like taken kind of seriously, except for like a couple like quick little jokes here and there. But then when you get to the second Jurassic World, they make him out to be like a fucking buffoon. It's like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that movie was a fucking mess. Like Colin Trevorrow did a good job with the first one, and I kind of talked about this in my video the other day. I got another Jurassic World video coming out. I don't care if y'all don't watch it. I like making them. I like the movie. I'm gonna make another video about it. Y'all gotta watch it. Don't want it. You'll watch it.
I tell people if they want to watch the second one, I'm like, watch up to the part where the Brontosaurus dies on the dock and then shut the movie off.
Yeah, if you stop right there, it's like it's just heartbreaking enough as it is. But if you really want to like have your heart ripped out, just watch the rest of that movie and watch it shit all over the rest of the franchise.
I cared more about that swan song that the Brontosaurus let out than I cared about any of the sequel trilogy characters.
I know, dude, because that was the first dinosaur you saw when Sam Neill and Laura Dern and Attenborough pulled up in the Jeep out there, and he turns her head, and there's the big fucking it was right next to him. Dude, as a kid, I was like 13 when that movie came out, but still, it was fucking awesome. Like, I remember sitting in the theater right where I watched it, with Trey, and that was like, whoo, it's crazy, because at that time you really hadn't seen that good of dinosaur effects in a movie. I mean, your Godzilla movies were, that was a different animal altogether. But I mean, and then you had Godzilla 98. But no, the Jurassic Park fucking franchise has always been like a kind of like the bar for dinosaurs.
Matthew Broderick played a really good Godzilla, I thought, but I might have fell asleep during that movie. I can't remember.
Oh,
the only part I remember is like it starts raining fish at some point.
Yeah,
and then there's like eggs involved. Like that when I was a kid, like I was at the right sweet spot for that movie to come out. And I was like, yeah, Godzilla. And I thought it was a cool redesign. I remember the cartoon more than I remember the movie.
I remember the music video more than I did the movie.
Yep, the "Come With Me" by Diddy and Robert Plant. Oh yeah, man, I got that downloaded still on my phone. That's the best thing about that damn movie. I just watched that not long ago because Trey saw it on Netflix. I was like, "Oh, we'll watch it, man." You're gonna be disappointed though because you've already seen the new Godzilla. So, but yeah, they did. Well, was it Toho did a film with their Godzilla that killed? They called the American one from that movie. They just called it Zilla because I think they had a Godzilla movie where Godzilla killed that one. Because I watched a feature like a half-hour video on YouTube about all these like different Godzilla matchups, and yeah, that was one of them. It was like after that was made, they were like really pissed off about how they used and like designed it, so they made their Godzilla kill the American Zilla. I was like, so serves them right. That'll teach you to make a shitty Godzilla.
They gotta bring in Blue Oyster Cult.
Yeah.
Got to go, Godzilla.
We were listening to that on our walk earlier because Trey likes the Godzilla songs. So it's the Blue Oyster. The Serge Tonkian one's actually pretty good though too. That I do like that. I like System of a Down, but fuck that. What Godzilla versus King Kong? I am really excited about that movie. I am. I'm not gonna lie.
I would very much like to know when that's going to be set, because to me, like John Goodman and Tom Hiddleston and all of them really made that movie for me. Like that was just an all-star cast, and
Yeah.
if it's set in the time frame that we have Godzilla now, they're long gone.
Yeah.
So I don't know, because no one really, other than like Bryan Cranston, really kind of jumped out at me for the Godzilla cast. So
The doctor, the Asian doctor?
Ken Watanabe.
Yes, dude. When he
Yeah.
died, I was like, no. Like, I liked his character. Like, I did. I really liked his character. I liked his arc. I did not want them to kill him off.
You mean you didn't like Stranger Things, girl? That wasn't the highlight.
Is that what's her name? What's that bitch? Is that Millie Bobby Brown?
Yeah.
See, I've never seen Stranger Things, so
Watch
That's a good
season 1
show.
and 2 and then call it a day.
Season 3, I like season 3, but
We'll talk off air, but I do not like season 3.
But
like
no,
me and
she
my
was
old lady
annoying.
watched it. Sorry, go ahead.
I was about to say she's annoying as hell in the new Godzilla movie.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
good in Stranger Things, but she's to me she's like the younger version of Daenerys got her tits out again. I don't remember what her fucking Emily Clark or Emilia Clarke,
Amelia Clark.
where she was great in Game of Thrones and she's like a wet paper bag and everything else.
Yeah, she was shite in Solo. Like, she was utter shite in that movie. I'm not like she was good. Like, in what I've seen of Game of Thrones, she was good, because that was one of the arcs I really I dug, was like her like taking over the Unsullied. And like the march and how she built the army up and everything. That was really cool. But yeah, I didn't really care for her in, I don't know, like I said, Solo was bad. I can't even, it's
She
bad.
was in Solo. She was in Terminator, Sega Saturn.
That's right. I forgot she was in Terminator Genesis.
And some other. It wasn't the Stephen Hawking movie, but it was the one that was a knockoff of it.
Oh.
She was in that, and that's all I know her from.
She's in some sort of Christmas movie last year.
Oh, the Paul Feig movie, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The
Death Christmas,
I gave you my heart. The very next day, I got a copyright claim.
That's right.
Don't you dare talk about the goddess Emilia Clarke that way. Damn, Leo Red singing for Brie Larson and Emilia Clarke. Well,
hey man.
Well, no. I mean, like, yeah, Amelia Clark is fucking cute, but like,
yeah,
I'm with you, man. She can act for shit.
no, I just bores me, man. Like,
listen. She's one of those actresses. She's one of those actresses who's gonna see like a horrible downturn. Just go ahead and get OnlyFans running now, and just make your money that way. Just go ahead and do it now, because we know you're not acting because Hollywood shut down. Just start one and start making your money. Just do it.
Just like Sophie Turner, all looks and no acting.
Yep. Sophie Turner can come be my actress. She's got to lose that baby weight, though.
Yeah. Sophie Turner does not. She cannot do a convincing American accent.
No.
It just. I think it's just seeing her in Game of Thrones for so long, then watching her try to be Jean Grey. It was like, maybe not.
Super bitch face. Like,
Oh yeah.
all the time. She has no
angry.
emotion. She has no range.
She's another Brie Larson. She is, like, as far as like emoting goes, like, oh yeah, that's
Brie Larson just always has that look on her, that little smirk on her face. Like, yeah,
I was laughing because like
I want to call you a racist.
I looked at her last video and she was like doing some work, and everybody in the comments is like going, "Oh my god, her bicep!" I'm like, she's got noodle arms.
Oh yeah, she does.
She has noodle fucking arms, bro. I'm like, those of you who've been around me for a while know my my ex co-host MJ. Now she has some guns on her. Brie has like not. Those are some little wet noodles, man. I'm just like, no, that's, I will say you are skinny. That is what you are. You're
so
not.
This just in.
What?
This is breaking news here for the channel. Actually, confirmed reports is that Brie Larson is half human and half tapeworm.
That explains so much.
This is yeah, okay. Well,
that would explain her noodly appendages.
She's Earthworm Jim's offspring.
Yeah.
Why don't we take the MCU and push it somewhere else? A little Alaskan bullworm reference from SpongeBob. Here you go.
Captain Marvel. Oh God. So yeah. So they're already going to redo Civil War with Captain Marvel too, is what they're saying. If the rumors are, and you can take these rumors with a grain of salt. But seriously though, that's just funny. Ugh, I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's like, how do we get on Brie Larson, Sophie Turner, and Amelia Clark? 2 out of 3 of those sound like it'd be fun in a hot tub party, though. Still, I'm not gonna lie.
Brie Larson looks like the piece of straw that hangs out of a farmer's mouth.
No, like yeah. As soon as some guys and girls in a hot tub, Brie Larson's gonna be like, "What are you trying to do? Get me to blow you?" It's just like, bitch, just what? Just fucking leave. We'll call you an Uber and just get the fuck out.
No, I'm gonna sit here and smoke this blunt with these people and have a few drinks, and I don't know whatever's gonna happen. Look,
yeah, we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, you can leave. Take your Karen ass over there somewhere.
Yeah, Uber and Lyft have apps. Download them and get the fuck out.
Yeah, here, let me help you out with that. Oh God. So yeah, that I don't even know where we were at, but it's an offshoot of something, and whatever. I guess wherever the wind blew us at this point, right? How the hell
We're talking about Jurassic Park.
we was this an episode of Lost? I feel we're so off. we got lost in the eye. Speaking of Lost, can we just get like a Lost 1 hour TV movie about the fucking statue and it was whole, please?
Hell yeah!
For fuck's sake. Okay, I've looked up so many pictures of this goddamn thing, and it's like I want to see a 1 hour Lost reunion. They don't even have to have the whole cast. Just have Michael Emerson and Terry O'Quinn, and I don't know what's his name, Richard.
Nestor Campbell.
Yep, Nestor Campbell. Have them 3, and then you can have like a few extras, and just do a 1 hour fucking. That's all you have to do. I require nothing else, except I want practical effects. I want you to build this motherfucker for me.
Build it, and they might come. I don't know.
Listen to me shouting orders to build a fucking monument like I'm an Egyptian or something.
How dare you, sir? How dare you?
How dare you?
But when do you want it and how big?
See, exactly. I need that. I feel like that would be really cool if we could just get, like, seriously, just a 1 hour. You don't have to have Matthew Fox in it. None of them. I mean, I'm not going to complain if you throw fucking Evangeline Lilly and Josh Holloway in, maybe even Hurley.
Hell yeah. I mean, we know Jorge Garcia ain't doing shit.
No, just bring. I'm gonna tweet Jorge Garcia and see if we can get him on the show. Fuck it.
Hell yeah.
You ain't doing nothing. Get
Jorge,
the hell over here.
Jorge, man, I'm gonna send you a StreamYard link, homie. Just jump on. just jump on with us. We're gonna talk about Lost, man. Hurley, we need to talk. Hugo, you think you can get Cheech on, your dad? Get Chicharron? Get Chicharron on too, huh?
Hell yeah.
That would be a star-studded affair. I'd be like, hey, look, if we get Tommy Chong in this motherfucker, I might smoke weed in my house that night.
Oh man.
That would be a fun one right there. On a stream with Jorge Garcia and Cheech and Chong. Now the only better way would be sitting in the same room, so we could just pass one around, but that would be fun too. I think that breaks social distancing.
With Kevin Smith smoking weed and crying.
Oh God, I never want to be in a room with him because he's gonna talk your fucking ear off. It's like, Kevin, shut the fuck up, man.
Oh yeah, and then he start crying because you're mean to him.
It's like, I don't want to hear your stories. I want to hear these other 2 stories. You talk to. There are 4 DVDs, 3 hours each with you fucking talking. Shut the fuck up.
I'd love to hang out with Kevin Smith, but my God, if I hang out with him ever and he starts crying, I'm going to take a long bathroom break until
he starts talking about chasing Amy and just starts blubbering.
I would like to hang out with him before the heart attack and before his kid was born.
That's like premium Smith right there, because you know he'd do some weird shit then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
not now.
You'd probably go to hang out with him and be like, "Oh, is it cool if I bring my daughter along?" And be like, "No."
And no. Now, I don't remember if this is true, if this is one of those like urban legends or something. Someone here could probably tell me for sure, but wasn't it something like he didn't actually like smoke weed or anything like that until like very recently? Like
that's true. That's true. He turned 30 and started smoking weed. He's like, I don't know how old he is now. But
who?
Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith. Yeah.
That's what I thought, because it was like he always played a stoner in like his movies, but he'd never actually done it.
Yeah,
really?
he's 50 now. So he apparently started when he was like 30 or 35 or some shit. So yeah, he started in the last 20 years smoking really heavily. It's funny how he did that, and all this shit at that point just went downhill. It's like, oh, okay. It's like, apparently weed wasn't creative. What wasn't a creative drug for you? Go figure.
It had the opposite effect. Just made him cry a lot.
Made him cry a lot and made his movies like fucking horrible.
Why was he getting weed infused with estrogen? Is my question. The fuck were you buying your shit from, man? God damn, dog.
I think his wife was pegging him too, just kind of like put the nail in the coffin.
You might want to call the Department of Licensing and Regulatory Affairs about that quality there, son. And them estrogen levels, THC levels, them estrogen levels checked in that weed. God damn, Kevin.
It's a fucking Subaru commercial. Why are you crying?
I love Subarus, man.
Drop the taco and get in.
You know what? Every time I hear her say that, I have to fucking laugh, because when I think taco, I think vagina.
I know.
I'm just like, why are you telling her to drop her vagina? What's going on there?
Why would you tell her that?
She's talking to a woman. I'm just like, that's a weird thing to say to somebody randomly.
I just want to see Snoop Dogg poke his head from the backseat like it's hot.
Oh god, yeah, nothing could save that commercial. I love that they did fucking behind the scenes like a 5-minute featurette about that fucking commercial about her being like, yeah, I want to make something that I want to make a commercial about it. I want to sell a car that means something to people. This is like, bitch, you are doing a commercial to make some goddamn money. This is why you do one.
It doesn't have a deeper fucking philosophical meaning to why you're doing the fucking Nissan commercial, Brie.
Yeah, you're doing it to help them sell cars so you can take that paycheck that they've just given you and go the fuck on. Like that's it.
That is about right.
Yeah, just go do the commercial, go the fuck on.
Not everything needs to be laced with social commentary, Brie. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you don't see Matthew McConaughey talking about how drunk he gets and shit on the weekends, or how high he gets when he's doing his Lincoln commercials. He just keeps that droll going on and keeps driving in the dark and fucking talking about the car. That's it.
Is that like a personal attack or something? Or...
Yes, bitch, it is.
Yo, I just found.
Sorry.
I just found Ezra Miller's replacement.
Oh god, who is it?
Justin Long.
Oh shit! Yes.
Why not? He's not doing anything either.
Dude, no, he's not bad. He's not bad.
I don't mind Justin Long.
He just does Kevin Smith movies.
Yeah,
sure he does.
Now,
sure he does.
What I would like to see, and I know this is kind of like not like a hot button issue or a point of contention really, but just people feel different ways about it. I would like them to bring Joseph Gordon-Levitt from the Nolan trilogy and make him Nightwing.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be
That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
So skip the whole Robin phase and just jump straight to Nightwing.
That just makes sense because, we have actual brains.
Mm-hmm.
And DC doesn't even know what gender they are, so it's okay.
Today I feel like being a waffle. I'm just gonna be a waffle today. That's it.
Yeah. Or fuck it, we'll just make him Red Hood.
Yep. They made Ezra Miller. They made fucking Robert Pattinson Batman. I mean, Jesus.
That's true.
DC just takes a look at Marvel and go, let's just lose all of our money. Not even try to compete.
You know why, DC?
Get what you fucking deserve.
Yeah, true.
Well, hey, they reap what they sow. I hope Jeff Johns gets taken down a little bit off this after all this Ray Fisher stuff. I'm not sure that I believe all of it, but it's like I have because of what he did to Snyder, and it's just so backhanded because they wanted to replace Ben Affleck as Batman. All this bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's the best Batman ever. I think he's up there though for sure. I mean, I didn't mind him. He did a good job. But it's just kind of like if they can get him back and keep the continuity going,
yeah,
why not?
Yep, and that's like I said, that's I think what they're going to do with him on that HBO Max deal, because they're talking like a separate whole deal with him as Batman, which would be cool outside of like the Justice League, Snyder cut. So I'd be down with that. I like it. I like the idea. I liked him as Batman though.
Yeah.
If you want to see or read something that Jeff Johns wrote that's actually really fucking good, pick yourself up the trade paperback or the graphic novel of Blackest Night.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Gotcha.
That shit's good as fuck. It's a Green Lantern, and it's the birth of the Black Rings.
Okay.
And their whole thing is they reanimate the dead.
Oh shit.
Oh damn.
So like, that for those that don't know, like Hawkgirl and Hawkman, their whole thing is like, they keep getting reincarnated, and then when they fall in love, one dies, and all this kind of shit. So they're always looking for each other. Yeah, it's pretty fucked. Like it's not really a spoiler because it happens in the first like couple pages. But like they finally acknowledge who they are, and one doesn't verbally admit, but he falls in love, or basically admits his love for Hawkgirl to her or to himself. Immediately gets killed and reanimated. It's a good one. Like all the heroes that have died before in that universe start getting pulled up out of the ground, and they're not like reanimated, like brought back to life. I'm talking like as they are, like whatever state of decay they are is how they're brought back.
Oh jeez.
Oh Jesus.
So, yeah, it's good. That's a good story.
Damn. So Darkest Night. I've checked
Blackest
that one out.
Night.
Blackest Night.
Blackest Night. Sorry.
Blackest Night.
I know I have a bit of a speech impediment.
No, I'm looking for something right down here too. Blackest Night. All right. So that'll be a good one. That'll be a good one to hunt for now. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Give me something to fucking hunt for as far as books go. I like that. Well, guys, it's been about 2 hours. I think this has been a great fucking show. Sal, congrats again, man, on hitting the 1,000 mark, and here's to the next 1,000.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Congrats, buddy.
I got the email from YouTube, so that's probably what I'm going to go set up.
That's
They said, "God damn it, another one!" Shit.
Yep.
Yeah. Thanks, YouTube. I'll take my 5 cents a month now, please.
Yeah. If anybody wants to know, you just go look at Social Blade. That'll tell you. I mean, it's like oof.
Yeah. Well,
those numbers they post are shit. That's not true at all.
Yeah.
They're greatly exaggerated.
Yeah.
Like my channel still currently is not monetized because I haven't set it up yet. But according to Social Blade, I make like 20 grand a year from my videos or something. And I'm like, you might want to take like 6 zeros off of that. But
well, hell. So thanks. Thank you, Commander Cody, for coming on tonight, man. I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, anytime. I'm glad to be here. And Sal, again, congratulations. I mean,
thank you, sir.
Just keep on plugging, and you don't really need any advice from me because I got like not even anything close to what you got.
It's just time and duration. Like
Yep.
eventually, you make the videos and people will follow them. So.
Well, thank you, Chris. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate that's how we do here, man. And I'd also like to thank Tony Tone Deaf, man. Thanks for coming back on tonight, brother.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for having me on, and it's good to be back and to chop it up with everyone tonight. Good show.
And always, Nick. Thank you, sir. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, man. Yeah, anytime. I just had to deal with that situation.
Yeah,
with
no worries.
that with that female, so that was the problem.
Yeah, no worries, man. Now, trust me, I know those problems. All right. So this has been episode 114 of the Place to Be Reviews. I have been Etep Wakuian, right here with all of yous. And remember, if I don't see you, have a great day and a pleasant tomorrow.